WordPress produces two main types of content, posts and pages. And while they display differently on the web and have different attributes, in the backend, they're not all that different. So far in the course, we've been working exclusively with posts, which are the main focus of most WordPress-powered sites. Now we're going to take a closer look at the pages, which are also important components in a good website. A good place to start is by updating your About page. You may have noticed that throughout this course, I've had this yellow warning at the top of my dashboard that says, tip, update your About page so your readers can learn a bit about you. This is a good place to start because the About page is already built. When you make a new WordPress site, you always get 3 components built in. A post called Hello World with 1 comment in it, and also a page called About. So we're going to edit the About page first. To get to the About page, I can either click on this link here that will take me to the About page, or I could go down here to Pages and click All Pages. And here you see the About page, and I can click on it to open it. When we're inside the Edit Page view, you'll notice that it's not all that different from the Edit Post view. You have the same title field, you have the same content field with the same tools, and when you scroll down, you also have the writing helper and sharing. On the side here, you now only have the Publish panel and page attributes. So the main difference between the pages and the posts is how they relate to each other. You'll remember in the post view, you have categories and tags and all these other fields that are not present here because the pages are static pages. They don't have the same relational qualities as posts do. Editing a page is the same as editing a post. You simply go in and change some text around or add images or do whatever you want. In my case, I'm going to grab some content off a Word document and put it in here in place of the standard text. So I'll go to my Word document and copy it all out and delete what's there, use the paste as plain text function, and paste it in. Now I need to do some editing. So I'm going to change the title here. If we look at the Word document, you see we have 2 subtitles. So I'll change both of them into H2s, so they're subtitles. And then I'm just going to clean up the lines here. Finally, I want to add an image to this page. So I'm going to go to Add Media and select Files and find an image that I want to use. I'll make sure that the title and the alternate text is there. So I'll change this to... I'll leave the caption blank, take away the link URL, position it center and full size, and click Insert into Posts. Now the image appears at the bottom of the post, but I want it to be at the top, so I'm going to slide it up here, grab the image, and pull it all the way to the top, like that, and then we're good to go. Well, almost. I'm going to do one more thing, because in my comp here, it says About Us, whereas the page's name is just About, so I'm going to change the title to About Us. And here's something important. You notice directly under the title, you have this field that says permalink, and then it says your web address.wordpress.com/ and something else. What happens is when you create a new page, WordPress will automatically create a permalink or a permanent link to that page. And it usually grabs the name of the page when you originally entered it as the permalink. So even though the page now is called About Us, the permalink just says About because originally when it was made, it said About. However, if I want to change it, I can edit it. So I can go in and click Edit, and then I get the ability to edit it. It's important to remember, though, that you can't have spaces in a URL. You have to put something in. So the standard here is if you wanted to say About Us and it's 2 words, you change it to About-Us. That way, you can still read it as 2 words, but it's connected with something other than a space. Click OK, and the link is changed. Now I'm done editing the page, and all that's left is to update it. So I'll click Update. The proofreader complains about my language again, which I think is fine. The page is saved, and now I can click View Page to see it on my website. And here it is. Now to see the full difference between a page and a post, let's also open a post. So I'll go to the home page and select a post. So I'll select this one. And here you see that in the post, first of all, we have navigation to the previous and next post. We have a display of the date, how many comments are in here, and down here we have tags, categories, and so on. Whereas on the page, All we have is the page title, no navigation at the top, and no tags or categories at the bottom. So a very different type of content, but it's built in the same way. There's one more thing worth noting. Notice at the very top here where we have our main menu, it says Home, which leads us back to the home page, and then it also says About Us, which is the link directly to this page. That's important to know because whenever you create a new page, as long as the default menu is activated inside WordPress, the new page will appear on the menu. So that means as we add more pages, those pages will start stacking next to the About Us page on this main menu. And if we create sub-pages, those sub-pages will appear as drop-down items in the main menu. And just like with posts, if you want to create a new page, you can either click the Add New button up here if you're already in the Edit Page view, or you can go to Pages and select Add New, or copy a page if you want to start from an existing page, or you can go to your site name on the WordPress.com toolbar, select New, and select Page. They all take you to the same place, the Add New Page editor. As you can see, writing a basic page in WordPress is not all that different from writing a post. The main differences are in the way WordPress handles pages and the extended options attached to the main content.